Aside from its landscapes, Cappadocia is known for its crafts. Some of the most prized carpets in the world are hand-woven in Cappadocia, where carpet making is a skill passed down from one generation to the next.
So yeah, back home we're used to walking around a carpet because the carpets are so expensive that your mom would say, no stepping on the carpet.
Don't step on that, that's expensive.
A handmade carpet is extremely strong and durable. But not only because of that, I'm asking them to walk on the carpet, because when you walk on them, you have seen the knots. There are loops, knots at the bottom of the pile. So when you walk on them, you make them tighter. You give a better condition to carpet. When you walk on the handmade carpet, the colors settle down. So that makes it look much more beautiful. You make the knots tighter, the colors settle down, and those two conditions makes that used handmade carpet even more valuable than new handmade carpet.
Which is why there are auctions.
Auctions all around the world that you can sell your used handmade carpet, yes.
These carpets are not only gorgeous, they're so durable that they last for generations. Since each is made by hand, no two carpets are alike, even if they are in the same ancient pattern.
After the red carpet shop, we drove across town to pay a visit to a master potter, or as his friends like to call him, Albert Einstein.
How long have you been doing pottery?
Ben 53 senedir çalışıyorum. Babadan oğula geçen bir meslektir. Ben babam babasından derken 53 senedir çalışıyorum. Ve ailemde 5. kuşak olarak.
I have to ask because I'm a little bit scared, but I see that you have hair hanging on your wall. Why do you have hair hanging on your wall?
Ayrıyeten benim bu eski atölyem halen duruyor, devam ediyor. Orada benim saç müzem var. Saç müzesine saçını veren bayanlar tarihle beraber atların adreslerini, telefon numaralarını ve şimdi 10 senedir resimlerini de vermeye başladılar. Veriyorlar ve her sene 6. ve 12. aylarda çekiliş yapıyoruz. Çekilişlerde 10 tanesi kim kazanır ise 15 gün geliyor. İsteyen at sırtında Kapadokya'yı geziyor. İsteyen çanak öğreniyor. Otelde kalması, yemesi, içmesi benim atölye tarafından karşılanıyor.
Raffle or no raffle, I decided to test my pottery skills. On one hand, there was no reenactment of that scene from Ghost. On the other hand, there was this byproduct.
Sol elini şöyle koy üstte.
Sorry guys.
Yanda. Left hand on top. Sağ el yandan şöyle. Okay.
Postmodern excellence. I found a new medium.
Locals have been producing household wares from Cappadocia's red clay since the Hittite period. Some pottery is mass-produced, but a lot is still made using the foot-driven spinning wheel.
Aside from traditional pottery, the clay is also used by current artists to make sculptures that seem to be ripped out of the news headlines. Between the quiet, the laid-back pace of living, the abundance of raw materials, and the inspiring natural beauty, Cappadocia is an artist's haven. It was a fulfilling experience meeting and learning from the local artisans. The next day, it was time for us to see how the locals really live. This is Attila, a professor and couch surfer. He invited us over to his house to have lunch with the family.
I wanted to see how lunch is made, so I went with Attila's mother to the kitchen. Usually, cooking is done outdoors, but it was wintertime after all. Together, Attila's mother and I prepared a simple local dish of bread, cheese, and some greens.
I think we should continue our conversation over this pancake, which I helped make with my bare hands.
You
and sweat.
touched this stuff?
I touched it.
Do we have travel insurance?
Like people's body, right?
It has an extra salty taste because of me.
Okay, I'm ordering out. How many people live in the house?
Right now, just our family. But in the past, they have big house from center, and they have a lot of kids, like maybe 10 kids. So if the boy marry, the lady coming to home, so they pick up one of the room upstairs. So they live there. So when they eat, when they do something, they come to public rooms like this. This is living room. So they eat here, they enjoy here, so they go back for sleeping their room.
And when the girls get married, they move out of the house.
Yeah, the girls moving the boy's house. Usually the boy is the owner.
It's very much like in the Philippines where everyone lives in the same compound. And if a child gets married, they build a house on the compound.
Nobody really leaves.
No one leaves the
exactly.
family. The eating was done, so it was time for drinking.
If I'm a person who has never heard or never tasted Cappadocian wine, how would you describe it to me?
Kapadokya şarabını nasıl tarif edebilirim? Şöyle söyleyeyim. Kapadokya denizden minimum 1100 metre yükseklikte rakım olarak. Bu üzümün yetiştiricilerinde çok büyük bir etken. Bu birinci etken. İkincisi volkanik toprak yapımız ki bu şaraba bazı şeyler katıyor. Ve üçüncüsü yani her şeyle doğal. Güneşimiz, havamız, yağmurumuz her şeyle doğal. Toprak yapısıyla beraber bunlar bütünleşince çok güzel bir farklı bir şarap yapısı çıkıyor ortaya.
Winemaking in Cappadocia goes back 7,000 years, but major wine production only began in the 1940s. We had assumed that being a Muslim country, Turkey would disapprove of alcohol consumption. We were wrong. In recent years, wines made from indigenous grapes have won awards in international competitions.
Modern cavemen and flying aliens. That's up next on Trippies.